But I was not mentally prepared for this video. This was a very powerful video that I'm glad the first time I saw it, I was not on camera, because that would be clipped and people would be laughing at me, because I was quite emotional watching this video off camera. I'll be very honest. And I'm not just saying that. I watched it again with Toasty covering it today, and I didn't get as emotional the second time. And I'm like, okay, I think I can cover this on stream. I've watched it a couple times now. It's kind of the edges are kind of rounded off for me. I'm mentally prepared for it, so I should be okay to get through this. And thank you, B-Man. Yes, check out Nobody. B-Man shared his channel here. Give him a sub. Great up and coming channel. Fantastic YouTuber, all around good dude. And this video is called Alyssa Mercante's Lawsuit Named Me, the Truth About Me and Smash JT. And it has 1,200 views from yesterday, 234 likes to 2 dislikes, which we could probably guess who one of those dislikes is. But here we go. Let's check it out.
Already probably know this, but Alyssa Mercante and her lawyers put me in 12 pages of this new legal document that said my real name 77 times in this new legal addendum that was filed for the Alyssa Mercante v. Smash JT case. Well, technically 76, because her lawyers misspelled my name one time, because these lawyers are clearly competent.
Imagine sending a lawsuit at someone and naming someone in a lawsuit and misspelling their name in it.
I'm a new creator who made the least amount of content about her. And other than this video you're watching now, addressing the false allegations they made up between myself and Smash JT. Before the making of this video you're watching now.
By the way, just to keep you guys in the know with what's going on so far with the lawsuit, Alyssa named this person Nobody on 12 pages of the lawsuit of 89 pages and tried to connect me to Nobody as some sort of network behind the scenes of me using this creator and pushing an agenda. I'm like, what? No, first off, no. But secondly, no, like what the hell? I barely even knew about Nobody before like recently. So it's wild how they're trying to make this kind of connection between us from back in the day.
I had only made 2 videos about her. One going over an article from an old college newspaper she used to write for about being addicted to fame. And the other that addressed her college dissertation, where I focus on a particular game.
And those of you who have been coming to the stream would remember that I covered this video as well. And my goodness, that dissertation was definitely something.
Called Sabat, that praised communism, genital mutilation, body mutilation, home invasion, animal-human hybrids, and satanic rituals.
I feel like that's like the nicest way you can put it, and still it's like, yikes.
I'm not going to go line by line in this addendum, but you can DM me if you would like a copy of it. I'd rather not say my real name anymore on my own channel. This legal addendum accuses Smash JT of directing my actions as a content creator to make content with the intent to perpetuate a machine of harassment towards Alyssa Mercante, and claims that we did this for some monetary gain. I want to be clear that Smash JT has never paid me or directed me to do any content at any time for any reason. In this document, they say that I revealed my name and face on Smash JT's live stream because not only was their addendum written before doxing other creators,
which is very disingenuous, by the way, because there was somebody called, I think it was like Dog on a Train or whatever, which was most likely one of Alyssa's simps that was already connecting the dots between JWatt and nobody. And they were like trying to change the name. They even came into my live stream when nobody was on the stream with me, and they were changing their channel name or creating new channels, and they were being banned immediately. But they were like, JWatt is nobody, and like that was like the name of their channel. So it was like, even if their words were not okay, it was still the channel was showing up, stuff like that. So they were getting banned over and over again. But basically, why nobody did the face unveil on the channel was, well, the cat's out of the bag. This person's going to do a video on me exposing all this. So he's just going to get ahead of it and be like, no, look, here I am. So now you can't get ahead of it. I did it for you. And now Alyssa's trying to take that as, look at this. He showed on Smash JT's channel that he was deceiving everyone and he was running 2 different accounts and manipulating information. I'm like, what the hell is she smoking? What is this?
On this day, but on the same day, I was doxxed by someone on the platform X that went by the username Dog on a Train, who was going to other creators' pages asking if I was the individual known as JWatt. If anything, they were informing them that I was JWatt, who was one of the moderators for Smash JT's channel, which I am. This user later tagged Alyssa Mercante with this information, planned to make a video to dox my identity, and eventually found the gifts and go that Smash JT made for me back in November of 2024. And rather than allowing this Dog on a Train individual to make a video on me, I decided not to give him the satisfaction and revealed my face before he could. This officially doxed my real name and attached it to my character on my channel known as Nobody onto the internet. This ended my anonymity as a YouTuber, officially. Unfortunately, the Dog on a Train account has been deleted, it seems, after they had accomplished their mission of doxing me. And currently, I have no screenshots. But many times this document says, on observation and belief, which can mean they believe this from a source, testimony, or other means.
Observation or belief is another way of saying we are pulling this shit out of our ass, and this is covering our ass because we can literally say whatever we want if we say these words first.
But believe me when I say that if this goes to trial, I can't wait to get my hands on Discovery. From here on out, I'm going to lay down the timeline and the facts in regards to my relationship with Smash JT to squash these accusations and the important context these lawyers decided to withhold. I started to notice Smash JT's YouTube channel sometime in November of 2023 during the Completionist saga. Look it up because I'm not going to explain it.
I mean, by the way, Alyssa likes to take credit for she's the reason my channel blew up. And I'm like, hun, first time, like, holy crap. If anything, Gerard the Completionist should be upset that I covered him and my channel blew up, because that was actually the first time my channel blew up was that.
And started enjoying his content. I eventually became more vocal during his live streams during the summer of 2024 and even sent him a shirt.
Good distinction, by the way. Hypnotic.
And a few other products from my Etsy store when I reached out to him for his address in July of 2024. Sometime in July, I updated my alt YouTube and X account to the known Nobody Has Spoken handle and donned a ski mask and goggles to hide my identity. During this time, I was aware of Alyssa Mercante, but was making other kinds of content, which we will get into later. In regards to Mercante at the time before all this, I only remember her as an insane person that randomly harassed Smash JT's wife on Facebook unprompted with no rhyme or reason and didn't think much else of her other than a nuisance outside of that action.
But don't worry, according to Alyssa, that's all justified because she stands for the message and that's in line with the message that she pushes. But anything else that anyone does in contrast to that is evil, bad, and needs to be destroyed. And they are the enemy to her, as she has put it.
In November of 2024, during a Smash JT livestream, I admitted something to him via membership chat, which at no point he had known about me since our communication was very limited outside maybe sending him a new shirt that I made or interacting with him during his live streams. This is what happened.
I should have been wearing your shirt tonight. I'm wearing Rebel Gaming Club tonight. I was wearing the Gamers Revolt shirt yesterday, I think.
Happened during his 90K celebration live stream.
JWatt, member for 2 months. Hey, after being homeless. Shout out to Dev, by the way. for 6 months, moving into a place tomorrow. Thank you for keeping me sane with your videos and promoting the shirt that literally fed me. Holy shit, dude. Damn. Um, Jay Watt, man, hit me up on DMs on Twitter. Um, we can probably set something up for you, man. I had no idea that was your situation, but thank you. Genuinely appreciate you being a supporter of the channel. But please DM me. Appreciate you, man.
For context, while I was homeless, before I made this announcement to him, I would get off a 12-hour shift taking care of men with intellectual and developmental disabilities, some that could get very violent. And I would take a 20-minute walk to the shelter, listening to his latest video, and many times fall asleep on this exact bed to his live streams while wearing headphones.
That is the bed at the shelter that he was sleeping on. And he would fall asleep to listening to these live streams there. Like, damn, this gets real, guys. Like, holy shit.
It was one of the greatest distractions that someone in my position at the time could ever ask for. But the man decided to do more. Afterward, I sent him a message during the live stream. Immediately, reached out and told him that I had saved up plenty of money and was moving into a new place, and even sent him screenshots to let him know that, you know, financially I was okay and that he didn't need to set me up with anything. He was still curious, or so I thought. And he asked me about my situation. And I told him what kind of happened with me. And that, you know, I made homeless content for YouTube. And I provided this YouTube channel, which was the first time he ever knew about my creator YouTube channel. Without my without my knowledge, he created a Gifts and Ghosts for me. That at the time also featured my Nobody Has Spoken YouTube channel, which I asked and he thankfully removed from the site. So in a way, he was the first person to almost dox me. The irony. This ended up making around $480, which he donated $100 himself, which gave me some extra cushion for my new place. I was able to buy a mattress and other amenities that allowed me to spend some money with little or no stress, which I'll be forever grateful for. When I got settled in to my new place, I joined in on one of his live streams, thanking him for a few minutes for his kindness on February 15th, 2025, a little after about 1 a.m. From there, I would send him updates via X about, you know, getting a game PC for the first time, a new microphone. I'd send him funny things during the setup of my now bedroom studio. Maybe send him some interesting news to cover if it ended up being a slow news day for gaming. Even trolled him a little bit. I'm coming after you, Smash. Soon, I will be the streaming god. And we will go to tier 4 and tier 5. And there's nothing that will stop us, sir. Sir? And you need to understand that during our DMs and before I started creating content at my new place, we had maybe spoken about Mercante once, maybe twice in passing over DMs. And I found this little picture because, you know, it's fun trolling Smash. And I also sent him this video as a call to action for hitting the like button, which ironically enough gave Dog on a Train enough to make the connection that led to my eventual doxing. And if anyone else would like that video for their channel, I'll more than likely send it over to you. It's important to understand that Smash JT was unaware that my first video was not being homeless. It was going to be about Alyssa Mercante. And he never encouraged me, directed me, or paid me to do so. This message is the first time he learned that I was even thinking about it. This is the first time I showed him my first thumbnail. And after he reacted to my video,
I like his thumbnail even better. She's always been awful. Oh God, it's so true. Oh my God.
no. And
Made it with AI.
after he reacted to my video on his live stream, we never talked about that video again. I moved on to making a video about Adam Conover, and my next video was actually with the intent to find an article about that Mercante had written that all gamers could agree on. Because
think about all of this for a second. Like, this is not me trying to bring the waterworks to the poor me or the poor Jay Watt or anything like that. But any rational human being taking a step back from the situation and looking at like, hey, here's a content creator who is legit homeless. Here's another content creator that found that out. And because there was a connection of, hey, thank you for supporting me in the live streams. What can I do for you? Because I really appreciate you, man. You're awesome. You've been just so great to me. I want to give back to you. What can I do? Somehow that's a bad thing in Alyssa Mercante and her lawyer's eyes. Somehow for them, it's we're in cahoots with each other and we're a organized cohort of people. And I'm like, no, we're just people that are nice people that want the best out of each other, want the best out of everybody. Some could even argue, I know it's crazy to say this, especially with how far it's gone and being sued, but I want the best out of Alyssa. And she continues to step on rakes more than Sideshow Bob does. Like literally everywhere she goes, she steps on a rake. And at some point, it's just like you can't keep feeling bad for the person. You can't fix people. You can't help everybody. And Alyssa is one of those people that doesn't want to be helped. She wants to watch the world burn. And she is actively lighting it on fire. I don't know what to even say anymore.
because, I just wanted to find something that we could all relate to. I couldn't. For the most part, it seemed like she didn't mind hot women in gaming, but I found out about the Stellar Blade article later, after the fact. But I wanted confirmation that there wasn't any contradictions. And I ended up finding her dissertation that had me pivot into making the video about the section on the game Sabat that I mentioned earlier in this video. Because of that, I made so many connections and people I now call friends, who this woman just continues to hurt.
Isn't it interesting? I mean, Ryan Roger Athay is the latest person to be hurt by this ongoing saga. I don't know what word you want to use for it. But if you want to find the silver lining, there has been, since the lawsuit happened, almost a galvanization of people that are just like, no, fuck this lady. She's crazy. And people have unified against that naturally. And it's actually in a weird way, as much as people fucking hate her, like without her, I don't know if this group of people would have ever met each other. So I know it's weird to give Alyssa credit, but it's like without her, I don't know where we'd all be right now. It is curious. It is curious. It's very bittersweet, Jason.
But all I ever did, Alyssa, is read what you wrote and gave an opinion or ask a question. I've never.
We are watching Nobody, True North. This is Nobody. And mods, can you share Nobody again, just for people that aren't familiar with them in the chat?
Even made fun of your looks or anything like some of my friends have.
I mean, I don't necessarily make fun of her looks. I think she's ugly as fuck. But that's not making fun of her looks. I just think she's ugly. I think everything she's done has been detrimental to her attractiveness. Like drawn on tattoos, shaving her head, Ben Stiller glasses, the dresses that she wears. Like, is she just, God, it's almost like she's trying proactively to look unattractive to people. It's very strange. It's very strange.
Since you put me in this document, it hasn't taken till recently. So it's been like 3.5 weeks now for the stress, anxiety, and depression to finally.
Which, by the way, that's another side effect to all this, that people who aren't directly involved with the lawsuit may or may not understand. There's a lot of people catching strays right now, people that aren't mentally prepared for the onslaught of depression, stress, frustration that spills into being named in a lawsuit. This is not something that anyone's asked for. They're being proactively added into something that they have no place in being. Her lawyers and Alyssa are complicit in directly attacking people that have no place in being brought into this shit. It's so ignorant to people's livelihoods. It really gets the core of just how bad these people really are.
Start lifting. And some of you might not know, but I was definitely crashing out behind the scenes and definitely made a fool of myself. I had to tell my family about what was going on because it seems like you have some friends that love doxing and swatting people. And you talk about how you have been doxed, sent death threats, calls and messages to your family members. And I have never done that to you.
Nope.
None of these creators in this lawsuit have ever done that to you.
Nobody has. Every act of aggression has come from Alyssa herself or people on her side. Every single one. The only time acts of aggression have come from me is when Alyssa clips me out of context to make me seem like I'm saying something that is an act of aggression against her that isn't. And thanks again to Harmful Opinions for providing the full context of my clips for people to get the truth out there, which ultimately will make her look even worse because it will expose her to everybody for who she really is and who they're dealing with. And again, the cycle continues where she'll fool people initially, people will fall for it, and then they'll simp for her and be like, oh my God, evil men, evil men. And then people will watch the video and be like, oh shit, she's actually a crazy bitch. Yikes, can't believe I fell for that, but noted. And then the cycle continues over and over again.
So what confuses me is why you and your lawyers have the compulsion to force others to go through that. But that, I'll never know. I'm just nobody.
Very powerful video. I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say I cried like a little bitch the first time I watched this. And I was so glad that I didn't watch it on stream because holy shit, Hypno would have had a field day with those clips. I was a little bitch when I watched it the first time. It destroyed.
All right, guys. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different structure because, quite frankly, this topic doesn't really need the structure that I've been doing for my other videos. Camelot 331 is a content creator that is currently being canceled right now by the Game and Geek Expo. And the reason why is because somebody, they of course are not going to say who, they're not going to name, they never do. Somebody claims that he is a, World War II person, let's just say. They're calling him the big German word. And the reason why is because he has difference of opinions, obviously. He's not somebody who technically goes towards the left of anything, not from what I can see anyway. And it seems like other people see the same thing. And the moment you do that, well, if you are found out that you are a public figure, content creator, anything under the sort, and you try to go to an expo that is filled with a bunch of raging leftists, you are going to be called the big old bad N-word. And the reason why is because they want to try to ruin your life any chance they get.
Are we the baddies?
So we have a post here from Camelot 331 going over how he was canceled, why he was canceled, and also we have the Game and Geek Expo website that we're going to go over, showcasing who exactly is the leadership behind this decision to cancel someone for a difference of opinion. So just a quick special shout out to the 88,700 of you that are currently subscribed right now, and the almost 50% that are not. Consider hitting that subscribe button today. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so let's break this down, guys. Let's go over the whole situation that's going on with Camelot 331. So he made a post right here on Twitter, kind of going over what exactly happened and showing the email that he received from the company. So he starts off saying, to all the people who bought tickets to come see me at the Game and Geek Expo, I have been kicked from the event. One of the vendors and photographers, apparently, so that's interesting, from the event said that I am a Nazi. So I have been canceled from the show. Yes, because just be calling someone a Nazi is all it takes these days in order to cancel them. So let's go over the actual email here that he screenshotted. So it says, hi, Cody, thank you again for your interest in being part of Game and Geek Expo. Yeah, you're really thankful. We appreciate the time and effort that you've put into your content and the support that you've shown towards our event. Yeah, look how far that really got him. Right? It's amazing the narcissism these people have, the hubris to be able to sit there and say, hey, thank you for all your support for our show. We're about to absolutely fuck you, but hey, thank you anyway. We really appreciate the fact that you gave us support and what you showed towards our event. We're very thankful, for all the tickets that you sold, for people who are looking forward to seeing you. They are no longer going to be able to see you. We're very thankful for that. But it's amazing. After careful consideration, we've made the decision to move forward without your involvement in this year's show. While we truly appreciate your recent efforts, they don't, including the removal of one of the flagged videos. Additional content has since surfaced that has raised continued concerns from our community, guests, and sponsors. It's so apparently they had a problem with a particular video that he uploaded. I don't know what that video was, but he basically tried to give them what they wanted and removed that video. But this is why you never give these people what they say they want, because it's never enough. It's never going to be enough. You are going to remove the video, which is essentially only going to hurt you, number one. It's going to make you look guilty, number two, which is what they want. And number three, they're going to cancel you anyway. They're going to find something else to cancel you off of. They're going to try their very best to try to make you bend the knee to the best of their ability. So for them, this doesn't matter. It's not about one video. It's never about one video. It's about your ideology being different, from what they particularly feel or view. So as long as you remain ideologically separated from them, they're always going to try to cancel you. That one video doesn't mean a damn thing. But unfortunately, he says, we've already experienced a loss of a sponsor. Oh no! And several other guest participants due to this situation. I haven't seen anybody. Again, I could go back to I highly doubt this website's been archived, but this is all the special guests, and we're going to go over them in a second. I highly doubt they lost anyone. I can't see anyone that they've personally lost due to Camelot being there. And if that's really the case, these people need to pony the hell up and get the hell over it. But in any case, please understand. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read the rest. Several of our guest participants due to the situation, and it is beginning to negatively affect the overall perception and inclusivity of our events. So you guys, hold on. You guys are super inclusive. You want to include everyone, but you just don't want to include wrong thing. That's basically it, right? So you're inclusive up to a point. So you're really not inclusive. You're actually gatekeeping your inclusivity, because if you were truly inclusive, you would include everybody who is a gamer and a geek, but you're not choosing to do that in this situation. Okay, I understand. I get it. But then please understand, this is not a reflection of you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Please understand, this is not a reflection on you as a creator. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because if it wasn't, you would not be doing this. You are literally canceling him from an event because of the perception of him as a creator and a person. Are you serious right now? These people don't even know how to write a PRBS email, but rather a necessary step to ensure we are maintaining a space that is welcoming, respectful, and positive for all attendees and partners. We absolutely respect your right to creative expression. You don't. And free speech. You don't. But we also have a responsibility to our broader community. What responsibility, bro? So here's the thing. Again, I haven't seen any evidence, and we're going to go here in a second. Let's go to their website. I haven't seen any evidence whatsoever of them losing anybody for including Camelot 331 in their expo. I highly doubt it, especially if you go to their website and you look for vendors. You're going to realize something very quickly. Scroll down, look at the prices, and realize what it says. Every single vendor slot sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. So are you really experiencing any losses here? Are you really experiencing anything that people are actually quitting and leaving? No, of course not, because it's not about that, right? You guys are fully sold out. You're fully booked. You're going to get all your money, and it has nothing to do with Camelot affecting your business at all. Your business is perfectly fine. You guys are choosing to remove Camelot because he is wrongthink. That is the only reason why you are choosing to remove him. And then if you look here, it says about GGE, you belong here. Join the community. We believe in the power of a shared fandom, and we strive to provide a space where every gamer and geek can find their tribe and revel in the fun. Well, not every gamer and geek. You only include the people who think like leftists, right? You only include the people who want to, trans kids or whatever the case may be. That's what you're really looking for. So again, this is ridiculous, and it just goes to show. And here's the funniest thing. Hold on, I got something even better for you guys. Camelot then responds and says, the funniest part is I just had 2 guys at my NASCAR race Friday with VIP access that worked for the Expo leadership. Guess that's why I was told after the race. So they took advantage of him and they went to his race and were given VIP access only for him to find out after the race was over because, of course, you know, Schiller's got a shill after they got their VIP access and they were wined and dined and everything like that. He was told after the fact that he is no longer going to be welcome at their expo. It is insane to me. So again, this is what they're saying their statement is and what they stand for. But I obviously what they stand for is not what they're actually saying. What they stand for is leftism and only leftism. So I figure let's see who was responsible for this situation. Again, they have our passion and your expo. It says the Game and Geek Expo is a vibrant celebration of gaming, nostalgia, cosplay, and fandoms, offering a unique marketplace and immersive experience for enthusiasts of all kinds. Crafted by the Raleigh Retro Gamers team, this expo brings together the best of gaming and geek pop culture under one roof, as long as you're all leftists. Again, we got to make sure that we specify that you all have to be leftists in order to join Gaming Geek Expo. Discover the authentic Raleigh gaming and geek scene at Gaming Geek Expo, a community-driven event by Raleigh natives and small businesses, as long as you're all leftists. Join us for a weekend of unforgettable fun where you can connect with fellow fans, discover new passions, and revel in the shared joys of all things geek, as long as you are all leftists. I'm going to keep saying that because that's the truth. Okay, so who's responsible for this? Honestly, I don't know. I got to imagine that chances are the president had something to do with it because considering that he's the president, that means all decisions probably do go through him at some way, shape, or form. But the following people are in charge of the leadership over at Geek and Game or Game and Geek, whatever the hell it is, Expo. You got Jeff Thomas, the president of Game and Geek Expo. You got Julia Thomas, I'm assuming they're married, creative director over at Game and Geek Expo. You got Madison Shelton, the event director over at Game and Geek Expo. You got Kyle Castellan, the associate director over at Game and Geek Expo. You got Chasen Page, brand and partnerships manager. Oh, maybe he had something to do with it. Partnerships manager. Chances are he most likely has a little something to do with it, considering. Jeremy Smith, a partner sponsor. Then you got Josh Hanna, a partner sponsor. And then you got Ricky Smith, the entertainment and AV director. So these are the people who are in charge of your entire leadership over at Gaming Geek Expo. Who was responsible for getting rid of Camelot 331? I have no idea, but just looking at the titles, I gotta imagine that Jeff Thomas and Julia Thomas and Chasen Page had something to do with it. More so probably Chasen Page, again, considering he is a partnership manager and they were trying to maintain some sort of partnership. But again, who's really counting at this point? Now, these are the non-problematic guests that they're going to be having at Gaming Geek Expo. For those that are curious, they're going to have Paul Niemeyer. I'm sorry if I said that name wrong. I'm terrible at names sometimes. You got DC Douglas. You got Brian Collin, Cliff Blesinski. You got Rebby Hardy, and you got Jeff Shine. And then celebrity guests. Again, you already have those names listed here. Special guest, Steve Isaacs at Epic Games. Of course, you got Epic Games, bro. One of the wokest companies out there by far. Joining as a special guest over at Geek and Game Expo. So maybe they have something to do with it. Who really knows? You got John Riggs, a content creator for Gaming Homebrews. You got Lauren Blazinski, pro gamer, Twitch partner, cosplay judge. You got Gamer Aimer, creator, gaming influencer. You got Retro Wolf, gaming influencer, content creator. You got Marmax Gaming, a creator and pro gamer. You got RNG Gamer, a video creator. You got Brian McGinnis, a comedian voice actor. You got Jeremy Parrish, an author and content creator. And you got Pac-Man Case, gaming video creator, and Saturn Steve, a gaming video creator. And then what do you have? A bunch of fucking cosplayers, because again, you can't have a Geeking Expo without a bunch of cosplayers who are always all going to be female or men dressing as females, one of the two. So again, I don't know who was responsible for essentially taking down Camelot 331 from this particular expo, but I gotta imagine it had to be some of the people here listed on the leadership. Who really knows? I'm sure he knows at the end of the day. If you look at the email, you're gonna see that there's really no name attached to it. Nobody, whoever was involved with this situation. People obviously are highly upset over this. I mean, I even commented, I said, anyone complaining about you was never going to go to the expo anyway. These idiots don't even realize that. And that's true. I stand by that statement because this happens every time with cancel culture. It ends up being a situation where the people who are trying to do the canceling were never going to take part in whatever is being, whatever event they're trying to cancel the person from. They were never going to go. Can you all at CG Summit elaborate more on this so my audience can understand? Yeah, they're never going to say anything. They're never going to comment. We appreciate the fact that you had merch made specifically with a design from a professional for the con, which cost you nearly $1,000, but you're canceled, no refunds. Oh, wow. I mean, it's unbelievable what they do to people. When one of the largest, now this is definitely interesting. I wonder who he's talking about. When one of the largest content creators in the world crawls into your DMs to make a video about this, that's when you know things are about to hit the fan. I hope it's Asmongold or somebody along those lines because it should be pretty interesting. He also tags Vic Mignogna. He says, frustrating that the last con I've been to was with Vic Mignogna and coincidentally getting canceled from this one. Miss ya. Was really looking forward to seeing my boys Abyss Dominus and John Blue Riggs again. Hopefully see y'all soon. So again, people are not happy about this. Adam Krigler's commenting saying that's so effing lame. This is some of the merch that he had made up, which I think this looks pretty damn good, honestly. Cody, I'm shocked. This is damn amazing. I like the design. Master the TDS, this is messed up, especially like 2 weeks before the event. It's all planned, right? It's all planned. All of this is planned. They utilize the big name or a bigger name, right? They utilize someone who they know is going to bring in people that they know has a dedicated fan base. They utilize that person so that they can sell tickets as much as they possibly can. And when they are sold out, they are going to start their shit after they are sold out. So once they sold all the tickets, all their vendor slots are filled. Again, I want to remind people, this company is trying to say that they are losing sponsors and losing brands and all this stuff. But when you go to the vendor website and you see if there's any tickets or any spots available for vendors, no, there isn't, because they're all sold out, obviously. So they're already paid up. Everything is fine. They're fine. Nothing is wrong. Kata says, what the actual hell? Nina says, wow, what the F, man? How awful. This is so stupid. I see cancel culture still alive and well. Flash says, what the F? Steph says, ridiculous. Toasty says, I'll be covering this on my stream tonight. 8-Bit Eric says, not cool at all. Adam Crickler, always the same BS. Yeah, so, again, Mr. Phillips says, that's some bullcrap. Stuttering Craig says, incredibly stable people. Smash JT says, yikes. This is basically a situation that we have seen all the time, where cancel culture is trying to rear its ugly head again. These people are so desperate for the power they once had many years ago, when cancel culture was able to affect damn near everybody at the mere sniff of a controversy. Now it's a lot more difficult, and it seems like cons are one of the weak points in what you would consider cancel culture capability, because cons seem like they want to cancel anyone at the moment there's any sort of controversy. And it seems like it's happening over and over and over again. So this is a situation that proves that it's not exactly fully over. It's not exactly fully gone. And this is something that we need to consistently fight against as much as we possibly can. Because if we don't fight against it, then they're going to try to gain the power back again and utilize it in all aspects of life, not just cons. They're going to try to get you fired from your job. I mean, they still do, by the way, but it just doesn't really work that much anymore. But they're going to try to get back to that. They want to get back to that. These people are miserable at home. They were never going to go to the con. They were never scared about Camelot being there. They only saw the opportunity to try to ruin someone's life that they hate on the internet for a difference of opinion. That's really it. And they're going to continue to try to do it so long as it works. And this time it worked. So now they're going to feel emboldened and powerful. And guess what? They're going to go after someone else. Whoever they deem as wrong thing, they're going to try to get them canceled and ruin their life. And it's because they're bored and miserable and losers at home that are never going to continue to get better in their life whatsoever. So anyway, shout out to Camelot. I hope things end up okay. I hope they refund your money for the merch. I doubt it, but we'll see if the Gaming Geek Expo actually ends up responding at any sort of time whatsoever. But to be fair, I highly doubt it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Special shout out to all the Bigot Army members out there for becoming a member. I appreciate you. And if you are not a member yet, consider hitting that member button. That way you guys can join the channel to the best of your ability. And I will see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.
The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。よりによって。サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。ワクワク。
To the OTK Games Expo, the biggest indie game showcase on Twitch, and your one-stop shop for finding all of the coolest upcoming games.
That's right, we are coming for your title, Keeley. Get ready.
Be on the lookout. I'm Avalie, and joining me is my wonderful co-host, Bruce Green. It's so fantastic to have you, man.
Oh, I think Bruce was on the show last year.
Appreciate it. I'm very excited to be joining you on the main stage this year.
Or the Summer Games one.
Yeah, you know, we were getting a lot of fan mail saying that our hosting talent was a little too diverse for gaming, so we're glad to have you here to balance things out.
I wear it as a badge of honor.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Well, we've got a fun show planned for today with over 60 games to show you, and 33 of those are going to be competing for 2 very important prizes that our chat is going to play a big part in.
That's right, Chad. I'm actually looking at you all the time throughout the entire show. This year, we are bringing back the Chat's Choice Developer Grant Award. At the end of our show,
you get to
will be
vote
able to vote for your
on the
favorite
game?
games at vote.otkgamesexpo.com.
I feel bad. I'm not going to say who I would vote for because I feel like I'd have too much of an influx
to support their game's development.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to Chat's Choice, we are also bringing back our Starforge Art Star Award that will be given to the game with your favorite art style. Last year, Saundering Emily won the award with her game Lily's World XD.
Oh, I
Let's
remember
take
that.
a look at the finished product.
Yeah, that was the
First,
MySpace
look
girl.
how cool this is.
This is the It's so cool. I actually really love the pink. I'm a big fan of the pink.
Will you
Yeah,
help
I
me?
mean, for those of you
Oh,
who didn't
boy.
catch last year's show, Lily's World XD is about opening up a high school girl's laptop and trying to find clues within it to solve the mystery of what happened to Lily. So while you do have some of those cute
There's some
custom
weird-ass
pink
shit,
little
bro.
designs and decals, it's also very terrifying.
Can I have the computer?
It was basically made by some girl that grew up on the internet in the
Maybe,
2000s, you know?
Create a game and maybe we'll get you one of
Yeah.
your own in the future. Now listen, everyone, before we jump into the show and share our first game with you, we wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how our OTK Games Expo extension works, since it'll be very important for wishlisting games
Oh, yeah,
throughout the
they
show.
want me to put this on.
During and after each of our trailers, you'll see a little window pop up in the bottom right corner of your screen if you're watching at your computer. You can click on that button to take you to the games page on Steam to wishlist. Here's a test with Mad Mushroom's most recently launched game, Conquest Dark, that you can wishlist or purchase today. So go ahead, click it, please.
Wow.
Or I'll lose my job. And if it's not there, yell at your co-streamer to put it there.
Conquest Dark is really good. All right, I think
Is
they
it
get how
there?
it works, so let's get the show started. Let's see some games.
It is there, right?
Right, Bruce. And what better way to start the Expo off than with one of our totally unbiased favorite Expo publishers, Mad
Wait,
Mushroom.
what?
Last year
Wait,
they announced
fuck.
Conquest Dark and have already sold 100,000 copies.
It's there.
after
No,
launching
it should
just
be
last
there.
month. But
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that they're slowing down when it comes to
It's up,
bringing you the
okay,
games
okay, I'm
that
about
they
to say.
know you'll love. So without further ado,
All right, let's see it.
here is the world reveal of Mad Mushroom's newest title, To Kill a God.
Remember, I think they showed me this one. Yeah, I remember probably because I know exactly what I remember seeing this. Yeah. I'll probably try this shit out. Huey Pog. To be honest, I have not played this at all. I've never played this. Tried to demo, it was good. Was it? Good. Oh yeah. Bunch of gems. This seems like a game that you can make like a bunch of like bullshit builds into. That's one of my favorite things to do in any of these games. Pewee Talent Tree? Yeah, I remember I think what I said to them is like, I think there were a lot of games like that that were
killed him yet. Escape from the death
what do you
spiral
call it?
as a young acolyte.
People want to play PoE, but they don't want that big time investment.
Map that you must fight through. The demo's available, download and play on Steam right now, and we'll be playing it during our post show with S-Fan. So please be sure to
That calls
stick
it
around.
Torment?
All right, up
Yeah.
next, get ready to fight with allies and slay monsters as you
Yeah,
delve
maybe I'll play
through a
that later
dungeon
on.
of deities in a quest for retribution in Ad Mortem.
Let's see it. Where it be? What'd it do? Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. I like it. All right, good. Damn. That's cool. That's good. Yeah, this looks all right. Wait, he just pulls out a gun? I feel like after... This actually looks pretty good. I feel like after Dark and Darker came out, a lot of people kind of wanted to like... Jesus Christ! God damn! That's my shit? Yeah, it's badass. You're gonna play this all day? It's in September. Okay.
Ad Mortem is a brutal
looks really
multiplayer
cool.
medieval melee slasher set in the corrupted
That looks
world of
badass.
Contrara. You'll be able to jump into team-based PvP
Was that
combat
Halabardo?
against others
Honestly,
when the game
there
drops.
probably is
But
one.
until then, you can wishlist on
Yep.
Steam and support their Kickstarter campaign when it launches
Mm-hmm.
later this year. We have another world reveal coming up for you next, so if you're feeling adventurous, pack your bags for Hole on Island and get ready to take on the Critter Club Challenge in Critteruptors.
Girl game. It's a girl game. Yeah, this is a girl. It's a girl game, guys. Yep. Yeah. You know how it is. Pokemon? Yeah. Somebody's about to get fucking sued. Oh. Oh, not looking good at all. They're going to jail. This company isn't from Japan, are they? Uh-oh. There better not be any gliding in this. You better not be able to throw a ball and capture one of these things. They should have a game where it's actually just dog fighting. Instead of like Pokemon, it's just literally competitive dog fighting and the dogs just fight each other and die. Like a cockfighting game or something. Yeah.
In Critteraptors, you can catch monsters by... What is this?
Cease and desist.
What do you mean from the patent office?
Oh my.
What is this? When was this filed?
Capture new critters and personalize your own team to become the greatest critter trainer around in Critteraptors. Available wishlist on Steam today.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Fight to survive and uncover the secrets of a failed deep space experiment in this sci-fi FPS roguelite, Moros Protocol.
Moros. This is a good one. Yeah.
Lockdown initiated.
Oh. Okay. Well, this game's more masculine than Doom Dark Ages, I'll tell you that. It's even got blood in it. Isn't that crazy? It's a Doom clone? Yeah. What's going on here? I think it's another one of those like early 2000s style nostalgia games. The boss fight seemed okay. Yeah, it's not so bad.
Bro, did you have to do that?
Yes. I guess so. All right, that looked decent.
Wishlist Moros Protocol now on Steam, and keep an eye out for the demo coming to Steam's June Next Fest.
Oh, I will.
You should.
Oh, I will.
We all saw that. Now, Bruce, you've been on the internet for longer than I have. What was your first experience with the back room?
Oh, yeah. Well, the year was 2009. I just discovered a little website called Craigslist.
Nope,
Really?
not those rooms, Bruce. Not those rooms. I want you to imagine a more colorful, but just as terrifying version of the back rooms in our next game, the back world.
Sure, I can tell you a story right now.
No, I think you need it.
All right. What's this? It's a turn-based game? I don't know about this. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh. I feel like now at least I'll play turn-based games, but I'm still kind of a bit afraid of them. I'll be honest. It's not really my thing. All right. Nope. Nope. It's all right. It's all right.
Slip between the cracks of reality into a broken world where danger awaits at every turn in the back world, not the back rooms, like I said before. Up next, we're hitting you with yet another world reveal. Break out your magical weapons and get ready to dive deep into the world of Undermire.
What the fuck? What is this, Hogwarts for retards? What the hell is this? I don't know about this. The combat saw? I don't know. Wait, were they growing weed? Okay, all right. That's kind of cool. Let me guess you died again. I feel like the roguelite genre is a little bit, there's a lot of it. I'll tell you that, there's a lot of them. DEI slop? Oh, because there's a black person? Yeah. True. So true. Much pain. Yeah, fucking pace, bro. All right. Let's go to the next one.
Get creative with friends or crafty playing solo in Undermire, which you can wishlist on Steam today. Last year, we showcased Broken Lore Unfollow, where you live out every streamer's worst nightmare, falling off. Now they're back with a new trailer and a new title to share with you. Play Broken Lore Don't Watch on Steam and wishlist Broken Lore Unfollow today to face unspeakable horrors.
What is this? Bro. This is just like my house. Wait, they just put my house in the game. Like, why is this a horror game? Don't watch? What the fuck? Oh no, it's not my house. There's a girl in the... yeah, there's a girl there. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. That's how you know.
What was the price you paid to be perfect?
Oh.
Humans are scared, and they call this fear.
So it's like a streamer that is going through an existential crisis because they lost viewers? This is the way you feel whenever your concurrent viewership is 5% below average. Yeah. Unfollow. Yeah, I'd play that.
Scary. Our next game comes from our youngest developer in the show.
Crash Out
only
Simulator.
7 years old. Logan and his dad have been working on their very first game, Pigeon's Mission.
Pigeon.
Can't wait to share.
Let me guess. You fly around the McDonald's parking lot and shit on people. Please. Okay, this reminds me of those, so my mom used to buy video games from Circuit City, and it would say on the box, 10 new exciting games. And this would be one of them. It would be like the name of like the games, like it would be called there was like a rabbit running game, Commander Keen, Duke Nukem, yeah, Jack Rabbit, yeah. And you would just have yeah, exactly, right? Shit, like literal shareware games. You remember the chicken one? No, I don't. This looks okay. Somebody needs to make a knockoff Mega Man. They really do. That vacuum seems OP. Ooh. Bloodborne on PC announced? No, it's halfway through the show. That's literally just Birdo. Oh. Seems okay. Pigeon's Mission. Great. Created by Logan, a 7-year-old gamer and a dad that never grew up. I like that. That's cool.
I am here with the great minds behind Pigeon's Mission. I have got John and, of course, our main developer and creator, the mastermind behind it all, Logan, with us here today. Logan, what is it like being a 7-year-old accomplished game developer?
It feels great.
You know what's funny about this?
You were the one who
this
created
game will
the
probably
entire
sell
idea
more
behind
copies
this
than
game
Concord.
and all of the characters. And I know that you actually brought some sketches of the characters
losing
today.
to a
Can you
7-year-old.
show us and tell us a little bit about your artwork?
If this is the original sketchbook, I'm gonna hold it up for you all to see it.
So the first one is named Spiky the Snail, and he like runs after Archie and bites him, but he's pretty fast for a snail.
Beatty.
Bushy bushes is like if you want to slide under something like a really long way, but some bushes can be there, and then if you do it at the wrong time, you can get hit by it.
Oh,
but if
wow.
you do it at the right time, then you can dodge it.
Man.
It's a woodpecker that
Goated dad, yeah.
attacks the trees and walls.
And the funny thing is the game's
so
actually...
the wood particle can fall on
actually is
Archie,
good.
And hit him.
But Logan, all of these enemies and kind of creatures that are in
And
your world
also,
are so
by the way,
creative. Where did you come up
this
with the
does bother
idea
me
for Pigeon's mission?
Because the dad obviously grew up with those
You
same
made them
games
up?
that I did.
What made you want to make a game?
And that just reminds
Okay,
me...
one time I saw like a board game and
You
like
know.
a 7 or 8 year old made it, and I wanted to do the same thing.
Have you told any of your school friends about the game that you're making?
They're excited to play the game.
Man.
Also, to add on, didn't you say they didn't believe you at first?
Yeah, they didn't believe me at first.
They were like, "You're not making a game."
Yeah,
Have you had them try to play test it at all?
Yeah, we're going on next Friday to the school to show them all the game, let them play test, bring some goodie bags with some like Archie and Pigeon's mission goodies. So he's excited. We're preparing now. We got to get the presentation and good stuff in there, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
My final question for you, Logan, is Pigeon's Mission the only game that you're going to make, or are we getting Pigeon Mission 2? Are we getting Pigeon Mission 3?
Nope.
Where do you see your career, buddy?
I mean, the only way we're gonna make Pigeon Mission 2 is if we sell enough copies.
That's a good answer.
John, I have to ask you then.
Already has
how
more
proud are
sense
you
than
as
most AAA game
I was gonna
execs.
say father, but I think you're the assistant in this case. How proud
Ubisoft
are you
needs to
as
hire
the
this
father
kid.
assistant of Logan?
I'm so proud. You know, this all started where Logan was like, I want to make like my own movie. So I had the camera set up and he made like this own like at-home film with his little Mario action figures. And then shortly after that, he was like, I want to make a game. And so just seeing his ideas and all these things flourish, him acting out the characters and just coming up with all these worlds, man, I'm so proud of you. Logan had so many ideas that he wanted to do. I was like, you know what, I gotta let him do his whole vision. You know, he's the director, so you gotta let him do his thing.
Logan, John, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. And that's it from us here.
Thank you guys so much. What do you say, buddy?
Bye. And you should wish list my game, A Pigeon Mission.
You're supposed to say thank you. You know.
He's right. Bobby, what were you doing when you were 7 years old?
I'll tell you what I wasn't doing. Bullying children on Steam. I see you, Soda Poppin'.
Oh, I would have done
when
that.
I was around 7, I was breaking out my Atari and I was playing classic games. Like our next trailer, this one is sure to hit all those 80s kids watching.
Okay.
80s kids, can you still say that you're kids once you start getting ads for bone density medication?
Oh, who needs dense bones here? I'm still a child at heart.
I don't think that type of bone medication is usually what gets advertised. What is this? Missile Command Delta. Well, I remember games like this. This shit used to piss me off. Yeah, I remember this really well. Yeah, I used to hate this shit. Yep. Just probably, yeah, I used to get so mad about these games. As a little kid. All I wanted to do was go fast in Sonic, man.
Wishlist Missile Command Delta on Steam today and get
It's
ready
crazy
to
how an
relive
8-year-old
that
came up
good
with a better
old
IP
Atari
than a
nostalgia.
AAA company.
Up next in
He's only
Fellbound,
7.
you explore the abyss of an ancient temple with weapons,
Yep.
spells, and ephemeral blessings. Save your friends and become a powerful god of destruction, but not necessarily in that order. Take a look.
Okay. All right. We should have known that shit was gonna happen. I've seen that before. It's like Hades, except on a Super Nintendo. Oh well, that's cool. You got like crafting. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, this is... At the beginning, I was kind of negative about this. This actually looks cool now. All right. Enter the Zelda? Yeah, kind of. Oh. Spellbound? That's cool. That's all right.
Download the new demo for Fellbound today to try the game out for yourself after the show. Chess is a game that you either understand and master or continuously lose to 8-year-old second screening online matches between Fortnite Darth Vader slur runs. That's why, for some of us to enjoy the game, you have to search
Dr. Lupo's 8 years old?
Nope.
Wait, what? How'd I know that? What's this? It's like chess. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. This is like the chess version of Balatro. They like redo all the rules. Oh, okay. I don't remember the queens having laser beams. Yeah. Chess souls? This is so weird. I like it. I actually think this is a good idea. Beyond the board. Yeah, it's actually kind of a cool idea. It's yeah, Chess 2. It's finally out.
Demo's out now for you to play after the show. Our next few games are made by some of the biggest creators out there, so what better way to introduce them than to bring out our own star creator? Hey, welcome out. S-Fan, get out here. This is now your show.
S-Fan,
Ooh,
all
okay.
right.
Sounds good.
Take it away.
That sounds good. Thanks, Bruce.
Hi, S-Fan.
Guys, Mad Mushroom isn't the only creator-led games publisher in the industry. Over the past few years, you've seen a lot of different creators support the indie game scene, and that's why we're so excited to bring you guys the Off-Brand Games Publisher Showcase.
Wait, we're going to show Ludwig's game?
Take a look at the games that our friends Ludwig and Pirate Software have been working on for years.
Oh, God.
And,
all right, let's see what Ludwig's
by the
cooked
way,
up
you might
for
hear
us.
a very handsome voice.
Ah,
in one of these trailers.
jeez. Here we go. This better be good. Bro. You said Pirate Software worked on this? Guys, no fucking way. This is... And it's Furry Smash. So, we know Ludwig is a really big fan of Smash Brothers, so that part makes sense. But that's crazy. Wow. All right, what else? No way, you have another for... No way. No. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh no, it's a Rick Spec.
What is this? This is a game? What the fuck is this?
If you lose, I will take over your world.
Where do you think you're going?
I have...
People often say they like my style, but I never know what they mean by that. Hi, you think you can defeat a star player like me? Bring it on. I'm one of the Oracle star players. You don't stand a chance, dude.
Beautiful blow moves.
I actually didn't recognize it. Oh my god. Bonnie Bear saves... Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So only 2 out of the 3 games that they've made are furry games. Wait. Bro. They need to publish Wild Assault. Can you imagine that? Just for the meme.
All of the off-brand games are available to wishlist on Steam now. You can also check out the available demos for Bonnie Bear Saves Frog Time and Aethermancer.
Yeah.
Growing up, I played a lot of point-and-click adventure games like Nancy Drew, Monkey Island, Detective Barbie 1 and 2.
These are 2, Larry 3, Passionate Patty, and then Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorials, right?
Those are definitely...
The complete compilation? You played that one?
Oh.
We're going to have to go through your browser search history, Bruce.
Uh-oh.
But listen, I haven't seen anything like our next game, Neo Junk City. What were you playing?
Neo Junk City? So you get to get arrested by like hot girls that are like police officers that are driving around in Cybertrucks? Okay. This is like what was that fucking game in Super Nintendo? Not F-Zero, I think it was another one. You'll be executed for your crimes against humanity. There sure are a lot of that's crazy. Wow. They've really been wilding out over there, huh? There's some pretty crazy stuff happening over in California. What can I say? Wow. Okay, so you're actually the girl. That's good. I don't even know what type of gameplay this is. This is like 4 different styles at the same time.
Neo Junk City blends minigames with murder mystery.
All right.
You would be able to uncover the truth.
So, will the next game be a furry
Recently,
game?
there's been a massive uptick in party-based horror games like Phasmophobia, Lethal Company, and Repo.
Let's see.
Our next game looks to join those ranks with a new concept
One
to make
true
your friends
furry?
scream
Stop.
like babies because they saw a shadow. Reveal for the upcoming... Here's the world reveal for the upcoming co-op horror game, Breach Signal.
Oh, it's not a furry game. Oh, wow. You. Me? Wait, me? They could be furries inside of suits. You're right. Very good point. Didn't think of that one. I guess this must have been recorded on a Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Pretty sure. The Switch 2? Yeah, of course. This is good. Next one.
Join
Any game that you have to play with friends, I'm like,
and lead expeditions to investigate mysterious anomalies that threaten our reality in Breach Signal. Next up, the Guards 2 Chaos and Hell demo is live. Play 2 hellish biomes now, and don't you worry, because your save carries over to the launch.
Let's see
Download
it.
the game for free on Steam now, and check out their new trailer.
What's this bullshit? The art's cool. This reminds me of the fact that I haven't finished Expedition 33. Every time I see a turn-based game, I feel guilty. After I finish it, I'm going to start playing Persona 5. I heard you're in high school and you can fuck one of your teachers in the game.
All right, now for
Is it
our
true?
next game and trailer. What is
Fuck?
What is Bruce? Bruce, what are you
What is
doing?
this?
I'm being a gamer! Roll that Morgenstern trailer!
Okay.
There is no place for suckers. Join the army and fight with us.
This looks messy, but it could be good. What? Since when can you play as a Twitch girl moderator? It's a tier 3 sub. Oh, that's that's. It's all right. Okay.
Rock solo or with your friends in this roguelike hack and slash that is Morgenstern. Their demo's available on Steam right now for you to jump in after the show. Up next, our next title is a sequel that brings us back to outer space with nothing but a crowbar, a dream,
Outer
and a chicken.
space. It's wait, are we announcing Half-Life 3?
Cosmic MacGyver in Breath Edge 2.
Oh, never mind. What's this? Yeah, get her out of here. Wait, what was he making there? He's making his wife? Is it gonna be that easy? Starfield, if it was good. This unironically looks more compelling than Starfield.
Jackass!
That could be good.
Breath Edge 2's demo is available now for you to try out after the show. Or you can play a little of Breath Edge 1 after wishlist.
That could be a good game.
We've got one more game in space for you. Starbirds is a relaxing asteroid base building and resource management game. Discover and mine countless asteroids, create production networks, and guide your flock of spacefaring birds to new interstellar horizons. Wishlist today.
What the hell is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. What the hell? What do you do? What?
Now we have got a real special announcement next, especially for for those of you who have been following this game since it released on itch.io. In our next game, you play as the final boss, defeating the puny hero trying to fulfill
is this the game
quest.
I think it is?
But of course, they fail. Roll the trailer.
I remember I said I was gonna play this, I didn't play it. Remember when I lied about that? That reminds me of the other times that I lied about other games too. Bitch. Yeah, you play as the boss. The final boss's side of the story. Isn't it already finished? I don't know. Every time I see this boss, it reminds me of, remember whenever Emeru kept dying to the Princes of Lothric in Dark Souls 3 and she started crying? The boss was so easy. What was wrong with her?
You can
Cool
wish
spot?
list
Yeah.
the Dark Queen of Mordheim.
Way too short of a game. I got
The Dark Queen of Mordheim is coming to Steam August 15th.
The game's like
of
30
this
minutes? Maybe
year
I should play
with
it.
controller support, multiple endings, and much, much more. Wishlist to defeat the Queen.
There should be a
today.
rage quit ending.
Survival situations often come down to pairing yourselves with the strongest companions to watch your back in a zombie
Call it the
outbreak.
bald ending.
Which is why I am
The
obviously
bald
screwed.
ending.
Oh, I'm in so much pain.
Good. Hopefully your friends are more reliable because you're going to need them in our
Nice.
next game. Here's Whisper Mountain Outbreak.
Let's see it. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Those are the people trying to hold down Kanye, right?
This is Victim Alpha from Sector 9. We found something. Better see this.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is cool.
Spread out. I need some ammo.
Run!
On my way.
Get in the car. I'm afraid. I need help.
I just had a really good idea for a game that I think if I... Oh my god. Write it down? No, I won't forget this one. What if it was like a base builder, like simulator game, but it was all about building an empire of slavery? Like POW World, but with people.
Escape Room meets co-op survival horror in Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Gather your friends and see how long you can last in the demo
Remember, is
that's
this?
live
No,
on
no.
Steam today. Our next game comes from the publisher Critical Reflex, who has been an
Be a
Expo
really good
regular at this
idea.
point. Get ready to blow stuff up strategically with their
No,
auto battle
trust me, I could do a
roguelike
better job.
Deadlock Station, which has open playtests now and will be launching later this year.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Deadlock Station needs its heroes. This isn't a drill, Commander. Position your squad wisely and stay frosty. The battle will unfold on its own. Since soldiers have game-changing abilities, charge them mid-combat and unleash them at the most opportune moments.
I don't know about
Explore
this
the
one.
wasteland with your squad. Unlock exclusive
Is this
missions,
WAI?
legendary loot,
You guys think
and
it's
uncover
AI?
their stories.
Is
Lots
it?
of heroes to command.
I don't know.
Yet the swarm never quits. They just keep coming. Failure is just a setback. Rearm, re-engage, bring the station from the ashes. Improve the ultimates, upgrade the gear, while other factions squabble over nothing. Merge auto combat with direct control and dominate every encounter. Use anything you find on the battlefield. Traps, turrets, acid pools, and a dozen other ways to crush your foes.
It's not really my kind of
No
game.
two battles are the same.
I'll be honest.
Adapt.
It's not my kind of game.
Flatlock. Deadlock Station awaits. Lead
Yep.
your squad, unravel the alien threat, and reclaim New Earth's future.
Why's that dude looking? Oh my god. Oh, what's he doing? Why would he do that?
Up next, the RTS genre is about to get turned upside down, and by that I actually mean sideways. A fight on land, ocean, and the sky against hordes of enemies trying to lay siege to your castle in realms of madness.
Was it like Helm's Deep or some shit? So it's a side scroller ARPG.
Build a treasury, sire.
That's okay.
Attacking!
They got the wizard. Oh shit! They got the red wizard.
Witness me, warm light. I am the fracture in the firmament.
I feel like the giant. I feel like that rock should do more damage. This is a cool idea. This looks like a Newgrounds animation. True. I'm being there.
Wishlist Realms of Madness
Being
today in preparation for their upcoming launch later this year. Classic Doom is great, but low-res hell can get depressing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I can now shotgun things in a pretty forest, courtesy of the new boomer shooter, Project Amica.
What's this? Oh, I've seen like 50 games like this. I'll be right back.
It kind of looks like if Sonic had a gun a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you two could blast through the colorful 90s-inspired world of robots in the Project Amica demo that's available on Steam now. All right, it's time for another publisher showcase, and this time we're getting a little spooky.
We've already had some spooky games, okay? I'm scared, but Fearademic is a publisher that takes pride in bringing you horror games that will haunt you for days. They've brought 3 games just for us today, so prepare yourself. Here's Fearademic.
Fearademic? Is COVID back? They're bringing it back again?
Where are you? I don't remember this part of the house. That must be Mumsy. What a scary, scary nightmare.
What the fuck?
Spider legs.
What the, bro, what is this?
Maybe I'll hang around the house and answer will come.
What game is this? Oh. Okay. Can you hit the guy? I like that. You're transporting a dead body. Don't say it. Dark fracture. Okay, that's all right. That's right. It's the Lorax. Is this Mike Tyson's Super Punch-Out, but in a house against a Lorax and a cabbage? Is this... This is like Expedition 1. You know? Like Expedition 1, yeah. Okay. It's a clever idea, to be fair. It's a clever idea.
Wishlist Bad Cheese, Dark Fracture, and Leftovers
Bad
KO on Steam right
Cheese.
now. And try the Bad Cheese demo and Leftovers KO full game for yourself today. It's been a while since we had a solid FPS MMO hit the shelves, but luckily, Pioneer is looking to fix that.
No, no, you're not gonna try to do it again, are you? No. Guys. This is kind of cool. Wait, didn't I watch this? Wait, didn't I see a video of this is like fucking 4 months ago or something and I got super excited? A girl? No, she probably just cooks food. It's okay.
Pioneer, where survival hinges on exploration.
Yeah, she has like a spear
and smart resource
something like that.
management.
Yeah, she's probably cooking.
Wishlist on Steam to be the first
Don't worry about
notified of their open beta when it's revealed. We've got our first cozy game of the Expo coming up.
No, we're not doing cozy.
Bruce, it has fishing.
I'll get my fishing gear.
See, every single year, games in the cozy category get flack, but I think that people really undermine how great it could be to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the calm. And what are you doing?
Screw the calm. Let's go fishing.
Let's see it. Fish hunters.
Fishing can be a total snooze fest, right? But not this one. Take it away, Eddie.
Let's go!
What?
Boom! Fish in the air!
You know they do this, right?
A wet catfish. It's fine.
In Fish Hunters, you ain't got time to get bored. You grab quests, search for the right fish in different bodies of water, and shoot that bad boy with every weapon you got.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, brother. Not cool. We love fish, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
And the main thing here, you're always progressing. Level up, unlock new weapons.
Man.
Rides. And they level up too. And of course,
wait, is this a fishing shooting game that's a gotcha?
Then this is exactly the right place for you, my man.
There's no way, right?
Welcome to Fish Hunters.
Oh, man.
Hunting fish has never been this fun. Demos up on Steam. Go grab it and bring your buddies with you.
They should do that more, where they show the Steam page and to click on it. That's
Gather your
smart.
friends and pack your tackle box with grenades, because in Fish Hunters, you're catching fish at any cost. Demo launches today, so see how many you can catch after the show.
That's what we want it? Yeah, that's smart.
For our next game, you're not just watching a reveal, you're watching the doors swing wide open.
Of
Season
what?
4 of Dwarven Realms launches now, so get ready to dive in.
Is this game any good? I never played it. I remember when it came out, I was going to play it. I never did.
Dwarves were thought lost to
It's all
Archaeon's
right.
fury, erased from history. To survive, they've wielded forces that should never be tampered with, bound by power that bends life and death to their will. They command what was never meant to be controlled.
Yeah, I remember seeing this, and like, this seems like this. I mean, like, really, you think about it, like, this is kind of an Asmongold game, right? I mean, like, any game where you just like randomly run around and things die and you don't have to do anything, that's a pretty good game for me. I never played this. New home bot, that's cool. epic boss fights. It's kind of cool. Damn. There's a bit to this. There's a lot going on. Yeah, that's all right. Rise of the Necromancer. Ooh. Listen, I can't reach it, it's too far away. I still have my DCI card from whenever I played Magic the Gathering competitively at 15 years old. Nothing is going to replace Friday Night Magic. I'm sorry. This is not happening.
Jump into The Lost Glitches, one of the most popular new releases on Steam, and start building your story through the cards you play. It's free to download, quick to pick up, but only the sharpest minds can climb the ranks. Think you've got what it takes? Log in, play your first match, and let the Deep Sky Network put you to the test. Now, up next, we've got a game of chance. So, how's your poker face, Bruce?
It's really good. Watch this.
Oh.
Can you tell what I'm thinking?
I think that right now you're contemplating the future of the gaming industry after seeing millions of dollars being pumped into projects that no one asked for, besides 3 AAA executives, while indie games continue to be the only ones to innovate and continue to push video games as an art forward?
No, I was thinking it's time for another world reveal.
Oh.
Okay.
Here's the first look at the Devil's Due.
Fuck.
Jack was a gambler, bold and sly, stacking his stacks under the Texas sky. One stormy night by fiery glow, the devil sat down and said, "Let's go." I said, "Jack, I see you think you're hot. Let's toss your soul here in the pot. If you win, you claim a treasury, but if you lose, you're coming with." Jack soon found all his aces gone. The devil laughed, "Let's go, son." It seemed like Jack.
Wow, the devil's cheating. I would have never guessed.
The game's not over yet.
Wait, so is this a card game, or is this a shooting game, or is this... It's gotta be a card game, right? What the fuck? What the fuck? Balatro Diablo style? I never got into Balatro. I watched somebody play Balatro a lot, but I never played it. I played it once, but that was it.
Gamble your way through the 7 layers of hell to cheat both fate
It's true,
and
actually.
the devil
If you
in the
keep
roguelike
gambling,
card
you'll
game,
be rich.
The Devil's Due. Wishlist on Steam to fight through
if
your
you're losing
demons
money,
when
you just
the
have to
game
double
launches.
your bet every time until you
Sometimes it feels
win.
like new horror games aren't quite living up to the dread and trauma inflicted by old school games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Luckily, our next game's developer has been working on what he calls a love letter to the PSX-era survival horror games.
Uh-oh.
Here's Flesh Made Fear.
Uh-oh. Now entering... Does it say Rotwood? Why do half of the horror games look like they were shot in my house? What's going on? Uh-oh. It's interesting. What do you guys think? This is just bad? People don't like it? never really played old school horror games because I couldn't. I didn't like having to conserve ammo. Like that just annoyed the fuck out of me.
It's good stuff. Coming up, we've got 2 back-to-back world reveals for you.
Let's
Our first one is fantasy, loot, and danger at every corner. A bold indie take on one of the hottest genres right now. It's a third-person extraction shooter with battle royale DNA. Introducing Gravebound.
Wait, didn't I try this? Wait, what? No, I didn't. What the fuck is this? A new breed of extractor royale. You know what game this looks better than? Oh man. Don't? You know. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember, guys. I forgot. The art's original? Oh, that's different. That looks pretty good, actually. I would try that. Why would you have cards? Why would you have Pokemon? Why would you have Pokemon? What is this? The cards return? Blatro success, so card game? Nah, they've been making card games for a while. I feel like any time that I see a game that has cards in it, I'm like immediately flop. I just like, my interest goes to like literal 0. I hate seeing cards in games.
Doomspire is a roguelike deck builder where you can descend a cursed spire, forge powerful decks, and try not to lose your mind. It's kind of like it's Hearthstone and Slay the Spire met in a dark alley and things got weird. Be sure to add both Gravebound and Doomspire to your wish lists today. Now, speaking of things getting weird, did you ever watch that old Seth Rogen movie,
Which one?
Sausage Party?
That's the one with the talking hot dogs making dick jokes?
Yeah, it was my favorite movie as a kid growing up. Well, our next game is like if Little Nightmares took place in the world of talking hot dogs and food.
What is it?
It's not a kid's movie.
Well, I think it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at Melted Time. No, watch.
Let's see it. Okay. Just like that game, what was that, like Little Nightmares or some shit? Oh, the dominoes, that's clever. Uh-oh. This is a cool idea. I like this. That's a bonfire, but it's just a candle. Uh-oh. Oh, it's popcorn. That's clever. I really like the style. I think that's really cool. I'm a big fan of the style.
You play as a candle, slowly melting in real time as you explore these
actually sick. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Locations while solving puzzles along the way in Melted Time.
Oh, crap. Sorry. Hydrating. Sorry about that.
I feel like I've seen that guy before. He's at the last couple of expos, yeah?
Yeah, that's Case. Case has been great. I think so far he's been a lawyer. We met at G4 TV together.
Yeah,
That's kind of where we met.
G4.
But yeah, he's been like a lawyer. He's been a wizard, a handyman, and I think last year he was even Santa.
I remember Santa.
Yeah,
that's
Santa.
What does he do when the expo is not going on?
That's a tough question.
Unemployment Simulator 2018. Congratulations. You're Guys.
It'll be very, very funny when the time comes when Asmongold himself is making videos criticizing OTK for being woke.
This is amazing. Wow. Email sent. You have no money, no life, but you can still dream. I think we're gonna play this. Yeah. I think they made this game for me. Yeah, they definitely did. That's even my sofa mattress I had on the floor until my ex-girlfriend made me throw it away. Fucking
Tackle
bitch.
boredom in everyday
Can't believe
mundane
that.
tasks in Unemployment Simulator 2018. I actually once had a roommate that never cleaned his toilet because he thought that the flush would be the thing to get all the poop stains out of the bowl.
Is this esports?
It was esports.
Yeah. She was
Well,
hot.
that last
Yeah.
game hit a nerve for some of this is gross. For some of you, maybe our next game will help fill that void. Because luckily, my lord is hiring.
My lord. Jesus? Jesus? He's gonna die. Oh! You get isekai'd into a random world. And now, you're part of an adventurer's guild. I swear to God, if this is turn-based or has any cards in it, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I think it... This... Employees? No! Daedalus ring. Play Baldur's Gate 3 already? I can't. I have to play every other turn-based game first. There's like 30 other games I have to play before I play that. Guild Management Simulator. Hello? Arthritis, give me a job? Yeah, right.
Hire, reject, and fire townspeople to train the perfect army in order to protect your kingdom from invading monsters today by downloading the demo for My Lord is Hiring on Steam. We have another returning game to the OTK Games Expo from last year.
What is it?
Shadow of the Road is a story-driven turn-based
Shadow of the Erd
RPG
Tree.
where feudal Japan meets magic and machine. Assemble your team from a diverse set of characters and test your skills against yokai and steampunk contraptions.
What?
Wishlist
I don't
Shadow
remember
of
this
the
at
Road
all.
on Steam today, but before you do, take a new look at the game.
Let me see it. Nah, where's the game? Nah, show me the gameplay. I'm not gonna get excited. Show me the gameplay. Yo, fuck this shit. What? Oh, it's like XCOM. Oh. Yes, turn-based? Yeah. It's not my thing. I did play, I went hard on Rise of the Ronin. I played the fuck out of that game. I always wanted to go back and do like the hard mode, but I never found time to.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Oh, what's this?
Can I help you?
Total lack of motivation. Wait, why are there so many games being made about
Still
just
with
being
me,
a
Mr.
total
Harrow?
fucking loser?
Can I help you?
Like, you're just a loser that doesn't do anything. Is it, yeah, am I the target audience?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Can I help you?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he brushes his teeth. It's not so bad, right?
Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you?
Is that the unemployment office?
Mr. Harrow? Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Ooh. 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 8 p.m. Time to wake up.
Rue Valley is a narrative RPG.
It's crazy how many video games are just like documentaries of my life.
Past with complex emotional stories and unexpected.
That's crazy.
Wishlist Rue Valley on Steam today. It's a known fact that all dogs go to heaven. It's true. But what happens when they get there before us? Find out in our next game, My Little Puppy.
My Little Puppy? Oh, when they get to heaven? If a dog dies in heaven and gets reincarnated in a pug back in the real world as punishment. Like it's like, you know, somebody claps their hands too loud, its eyes pop out of its head. It coughs, it breaks its neck. What? I don't know what the fuck this is. Man. Somebody said it's a game for white women. What do you mean? My Little Puppy. Wow. What do you mean?
Oh, My Little Puppy's coming to consoles as well as PC.
It's a kid's game? Yeah, of course.
Follow Bongu, the corgi's journey through doggy heaven to reunite with his owner.
I legitimately cannot watch that trailer without sobbing.
We were crying yesterday in the rehearsal.
It was bad.
This is all. That's all cute. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
No,
I want to
it's
get back
not
to murdering
cats.
things. Okay. You don't need to cry anymore. We're going to move on. Get ready for some good old zombie horde killing action with Ravenous Horde.
Okay. Music sounds cool. That's kind of good. How does this work? I never really played a zombie survival game. The last one I played was Dead Rising on the 360. This reminds me of playing PUBG Zombies. Do you remember how much fun that used to be? Like me, S. Fandom McConnell, playing that? That was so cool. We should do that again. Left 4 Dead? The oil rig. Ooh. What if it's an oil rig and you have to stop the climate change activists and you just shoot them?
Team up with up to 64 players to fight off hordes of zombies in the post-apocalyptic
They're like running with like
FPS.
buckets of paint. You're
Die
like,
and join the zombies to tear your old teammates apart. I know which one I'm choosing. A new demo is out for you to try on Steam today. And this is just a reminder for everyone to sign up to vote through vote.otkgamesexpo.com, because at the end of the show, we will be opening up the voting and you will be able to vote for your 5 favorite games, as well as which game you think has the best art style for our Star Forge Art Store Award. Wizardry Variants Daphne is a 3D dungeon RPG and a completely new addition to the Wizardry series.
What?
Get stronger and resupply in towns for your battles as you progress deeper through the dungeons. Take a look at their newest installment and play Wizardry on Steam and mobile today.
Where is it? I never played this. I don't know what this is. This looks good, though. So, like, You Dead or some shit? Oh, they got that anime girl shit going on, huh? This seems kind of good. It's a gacha game? Is it really? Wait, how is this a gacha game? Is every game with anime girls gacha? Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I can tell. What's this? Devil Jam. Okay. It's crazy how many of these games I've played. This is like Death Must Die, obviously, right? I don't think it's as good as Death Must Die. It doesn't look as good. I put serious hours into that game, bro. Looks awful. It looks a little messy. I mean, I feel like this game could be good. So you have to kill a fat chick? Okay. That makes sense. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, so it's in my It's in my library.
Endless hordes of enemies. Your ultimate goal?
You play
to
a new
defeat
act?
the
No.
greatest metal singer of all time, Death, and claim your place as an immortal, legendary musician. Wishlist.
How is this in my library already?
Before we introduce our next game, I want to show you something very special to me. Are you ready?
Yeah, what do you got? Oh my gosh, what's that?
This is,
It's a
this is
Warhammer
Gundozer.
figurine.
He's an Archaeopteryx from Shonen Garbage 3.8. He uses his penis as a weapon.
Oh, we didn't put that in the script for a reason, Bruce. You can't say that, but you know what? It's fine because I actually also brought my favorite minifigure too. This is Yoko from Gurren Lagann, and she has two very special powers, but you don't need to worry about those. Is it this great?
Well, this is against TOS, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
What the fuck are they doing? Well, chat wants to safely collect and sell minis. They're going to love our next game, Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. Don't forget about that anime statue.
Ooh, tabletop game shop. Oh, I never played this one. Okay. Where's all the fat people? Why are there girls in this? Why are there girls in the store? Guys, there's girls. What is this? Like Schedule 1 for losers? There's no hot goth girls that are showing up to the comic store. Okay, listen. Like, it doesn't happen, okay? True, yeah. You gotta remember, I was the guy that joined the anime club in high school because I thought girls there would look like the ones in anime, okay?
With the cost of living continuing to skyrocket and showing no signs of slowing down, a lot of us are finding ourselves broke little kitties. Well, if you're tired of the expensive city life, come visit Snacko Island, where your world is what you make it.
No. Snacko Island. Game. Feels like a game I would have played as a child. You can romance and meet 20 characters. Oh, that's lovely. So you're a little kid, and then you start making cats have sex with dogs. Oh, good. Oh, just what we need. The furry takeover continues. It's bad, man. Snacko. There's a lot of furry games out there now, huh? I don't think this is a furry game, to be fair, though.
Snacko has officially launched into 1.0 and is available for you to play on Steam now.
That sounds like
so
a
start
product
building a home
Mr. Beast
for you
would
and
make.
your furry friends today. Now, has anyone seen Bruce? Because I think the Standards and Practices and FCC Commission has to talk to him about something. Bruce? Bruce? Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he's
This reminds me,
sleepy
remember
by
whenever
okay,
Jadion
he's out
did this
cold.
in a
All right.
WNBA
I
game?
wonder what he's dreaming about right now.
You remember this? Shit was fucking funny.
Mr. Sleepy Man sleeps all day and night.
Commit a felony.
Dreams of a better life.
This is okay.
Things happen differently. He was working hard rather than sleeping. He's lacking some energy, but it's mostly because he's mean. Mr. Sleepy Man sleeps all day and night.
This is kind of good. I'll be real, this is kind of good. Somebody said this is Joe Biden's simulator.
Mr. Sleepy Man, get out of bed, sipping all day until PM. Ain't tired of playing in the past, fella got a scheme with a dream to cast. Count your sheep, you don't see him coming, cause he's a real mean green sipping demon doubler. I ain't bluffing, you can't cuff him, he got a boogie in his nose, but you still love him. Mr. Sleepy Man sleeps all day and night.
Oh. Got nothing on Psychonauts? I don't even know what the fuck Psychonauts is.
Oh, Mrs. Sleepy Man. Man, it's such a banger.
Yeah.
I replayed that trailer multiple times.
I know, you were singing it yesterday to me before we even watched it.
It's so good.
It's so good. All right, cause chaos in Bedtime Town and Mr. Sleepy Man after staying up way past your bedtime like I literally always do.
Yeah, no, you were
I
conked
stayed up
out.
until 5 a.m. last night playing that Avalon game.
All right, Amelie, we're not separated by that
There's a
much
problem.
here.
I mean, you were part of the original G4.
So what?
I think I was still in diapers around that time.
Not live. I wanted to learn the game off stream.
Is that true? Oh my
It
god.
might be. Either
That way I can play it and understand.
It is what it is.
We're gonna move on. Up next, we've got a game starring a clown called Poco.
Did somebody say clown? Look!
What the hell is that supposed to be? What is that?
Kay signed up for clown school after unemployment. Look! What do you got? Oh!
You make me feel sad, Case.
Oh, well, you know, maybe the little clown from our next game, Poco, can cheer you up, Bruce. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, honey. No.
What's this? Get the hammer. What about the hammer? Uh-oh, that's another DMCA. Y'all have any friends that used to have those gauges in their ears and now their ears are like that? I have like 2 friends like that. You idiot. Floppy ears, yeah, bro, like a elephant. He's having performance anxiety. Okay. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what kind of game this is. No idea. Available for free on Steam. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's just a free game.
I am here with the team behind Poco, and oh man, do they
Oh,
look
no.
good right now. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Who are we speaking with here today?
Hi, I'm Asher Camilleri. I was the producer and story lead on Poco.
Hi, I'm Giselle Yang. I'm the lead modeler on Poco. Hi,
Why
I'm
isn't
Max
the
Stone.
why
I'm
isn't
lead
the
animator and lead rigging artist
why
on
isn't the
Poco.
goth girl wearing a hat?
And I'm the director of Poco.
I'm Francesca, and I'm production assistant and a 3D animator for Poco. I'm Kamala Roberts, and I am the biz dev lead for Poco.
Why are all of you guys
Yeah,
in
is she
caps
too
and
cool to
gowns
wear a
right
hat?
now?
Today's graduation day for us here at SJSU, San Jose State University. We're all in the animation illustration department. So we're a group of students that came together to make this game, and today we're graduating a day after release.
Well,
That's cool.
congratulations. Let's go ahead and dive straight in about the game.
Yeah, good
what was
for
the
them.
inspiration behind Poco, and how'd you put this team together?
Very original core idea of Poco came from a dream that I had. I like to make a lot of art based on my dreams. And a lot of the visuals for Poco, the concept of a tiny clown, and it
came to me in a dream.
Below world that's filled with decay.
Okay.
Those images and visuals came from the dream. I pitched the project to all of our class, and this is the team that sort of just came together over that idea, and I guess it resonated with all of us. And here we are.
Can you tell me the story of Poco? What is the game about?
Poco is about the world's smallest clown. He's like 2 inches tall, and they get banished from the circus after an unsatisfactory performance by this huge council of clowns who look down on our little Poco. And so they're banished to the below world, which is a dreadful place where everything lost, broken, or unwanted ends up.
Yeah, so he got kicked out of his
along
parents'
the way,
house.
They're trying to work their way back to this magical circus in the sky, but along the way they meet the inhabitants of the below world, including this family of homunculi who they befriend and work together and just form bonds in this strange world and make things better along the way by using their clown tricks and proving their clownhood.
Okay, well, I hope that you all have a fantastic time. I'm not going to keep you any longer because this is a big day for you all. So go out, experience it, love it, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude.
Of course. Bye, everyone. Bye now.
Poco. That's cool. They made the game for free. I mean, shit.
Up next, Toland Survivors is a new kind of horde survivors game combining
What
the
is
best
this?
from ARPG, roguelite, and Souls-like genres. Fight through the hordes of orcs, bosses, to cleanse
That's a lot of
Toland Peak
genres.
when you play the game at toland.io. Take a look.
Okay. All right. It's not so bad yet. Okay. Let's see some more of the gameplay. This is all right. That's all right. Yeah, it's all right. And you're dead. Uh-oh. Ah! Looks all right. It's not like crazy or anything, but it's all right.
Just big. It's a colossal $240 billion universe where millions
What is
log
this?
in, play, and interact daily. And we are going to
Mobile game show, is it?
forever with Ryzen. Ryzen is rewarding gamers for doing what
What
they
is
love
this?
most, playing video games. The most popular,
fuck this
most
is?
adopted, and most fun games. Ryzen will integrate with every Steam account, opening the door to over 100 million gamers to join the Ryzen ecosystem. And the best part is, Ryzen will let you convert your Steam achievements into real-world rewards.
What the
It's
fuck?
time to reward gamers for gaming. Link, play, earn. Ryzen.
I have no idea what that is at all. Never even heard of this. You have no idea.
Rygene helps players find great games and gives them the
Is this a
spotlight
scam?
they deserve.
Really?
Earn real-world rewards for playing your favorite games and earn achievements with Rygene.
I should have got in
Now,
on that.
if you are a fan of stealth games, our next game challenges your ability to stay very, very quiet.
What?
And dive into dungeons to steal as much treasure as you can from unsuspecting monsters. But whatever you do, make sure that you don't wake the beast. Do you not have a volume button?
Oh.
For years, we've been gathering our precious treasures.
What the fuck is this?
One day, a crafty little fellow came along.
Was this like Assassin's Creed?
Our treasures.
Super Nintendo?
I'm giving them away.
Do you have that big of rats? No. Oh, got his ass.
Tried setting up traps.
That's kind of cool.
But when we reached the vault, we had no choice.
I'm gonna be real, like, this actually is kind of cool.
Some consider me,
yeah,
but others...
That's actually kind of cool.
In the end, not all heroes wear capes. Or do they?
Is it a fun retro game? Yeah, this actually, like, this is interesting.
Who says a hero can't
I haven't seen a game like this before in a while. Interesting take, yeah.
Wishlist Don't Wake the Beast to start collecting your treasure when it releases.
Uh-oh.
What do you want this time, Ace the Clown? Hey, I need you to stop. This is really sad. Your family's really worried about you. I feel like you might be homeless. I'm kind of worried about. Is there any way I can help you out? Maybe get some. What item?
Do it.
What? That's fair.
Man. He got cream pied? He did. What the fuck is this? You're a clown? I know.
Special delivery.
Aesop.
Now that's a punchline.
Okay. So, prank the target. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? My wife just fell overboard. This vacation just keeps getting better. Fuck them. That's right. This is kind of funny. Make people smile. Being a psychopath simulator, you mean? Yeah. There should be a Nintendo game that they make for Waluigi, where all he does is just go around and fuck with people.
And clown around on Steam. Now, OG esports fans are in for a real treat here, because our next game comes from
just like
Dota
break
2
somebody's car
personalities
mirror off
Jenkins
and run away with it.
This dream duo has created a free-to-play, fast-paced auto battle where legendary figures from history clash in the afterlife using relics of power. Introducing Relic Arena.
Introducing a free-to-play auto battler from the unhinged minds of Dota legends Sunsfan and Jenkins.
I'll be right back.
Battle in arenas of great significance. Play as leaders that had profound impact throughout history, such as Abraham Lincoln.
80, and I'm gonna f you up.
Cleopatra.
Bow to me, or come closer and whisper your surrender.
Harambe. Don't buy units like in other garbage auto battlers. You get them for free. Instead, purchase from many historic relics to equip on your heroes. Oh, that's a little too much cleavage for this trailer. Change that assassin into a tank. Much better. Now let's equip him with some historic relics. Go ahead and try a Trojan shield. And perhaps boxing gloves. And maybe a Kevlar vest. Now we need something truly remarkable. Wait, is there seriously a toilet in this game? Purchase more of the same relic to get upgrade paths. Max it out to get a juicy power spike. Juicy! Like the F1 rocket engine, which summons the f***ing moon. Build your own heroes. Create countless combinations. Defeat your opponents. Mock your enemies.
Wait, that's Abraham Lincoln. I thought he was the good guy.
Taking auto battlers to the next level. Wishlist on Steam now.
Be sure to wishlist Relic Arena on Steam now. For more information and to join their Discord, visit relicarena.com. And if you're a publisher or investor, their lines are open. So give them a call.
Like an extremely blunt hinge profile, our next game challenges you to get creative with your tongue. I'm talking about the frog-based puzzle platformer. I'm really sorry about what I said earlier too. You'll get it. It's time to get creative with our next game. Big Hops. Big Hops. About frogs.
I know. People said that. I'll have to look at it. Let me finish this. Oh. What's this? It's the void. You know, back whenever I was a kid, there used to be a lot more frogs. We don't see any more frogs anymore, do we? Oh, shit. Yeah, where all the frogs go? Yeah, they could be gay or some shit now, right?
How am I gonna get home?
They're all gay now. Wow. This is like a Astrobot, but with your tongue. Instead of PlayStation games. I was mad about Astrobot a lot. I was mad that it was good. Big Hops. That's a decent idea. I was really mad it was good. Shit pissed me off.
I'm waiting.
Yeah?
Hey, find out what that tongue do in Big Hops when it launches on Steam.
Dear God. Listen, we're getting closer to the end of our show, so here's your friendly reminder that you will get a chance to vote on your favorite games after the show to win $25,000
That's a
in
lot
developer
of money.
grants, as well as a custom StarForge PC to the game with the best artistic
$50,000.
Our next game pulls off something really impressive, making the Plague fun.
Oh.
Here's a new look at the
Plague.
dark survival crafting game, Nested Land.
That'd be a good idea.
Promised land.
Like a COVID game where you try to infect as many people as possible.
Peasants, beggars, and refugees. United
There
by
is.
the dream of building a new home.
Okay.
Yet, you never know when the plague will take its toll.
Ooh.
We have twice the work to do. In a world ravaged by plague, your word is law.
Wait.
Save and rule over the abandoned peasants.
Can you throw them down the well?
Find a way to survive in this dark place.
This could be a cool idea.
Or perish for good. Swords cut deep. But the plague cuts deeper than swords. We muster the courage to live another day. Lord, have mercy on us.
Damn. Janky as fuck, but looks interesting? Yeah, I don't know. I never really played a lot of these games before. Oh, shit. Those are the people that didn't get the vaccine. Isn't that your slave simulator? No, I'm telling you guys, like if I made my slavery
Nested
simulator...
Land's demo drops today, so gather your friends and try to survive in the ruthless medieval world.
If I made it
after
in
the moon
my
shattered,
brain,
humanity fell and ice took over. Permafrost.
It would be
is an
banned.
unforgiving open world survival game where
Like
you can go
everywhere.
solo or team up with 3 other in multiplayer.
Yeah, they
This
would
is a
ban it.
survival game where your decisions will actually impact the outcome of the story. The permafrost waits for no one. So wishlist on
no,
Steam.
it'd be
now.
really bad. The moon shattered. You must survive. Oh, this looks okay. What do you do in the game, though? You just walk around until you die? One time this happened in my my city. It got like this, and I had to walk to the store literally in like a foot of snow. I literally just wanted to get one of these. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's based, yeah. It was an adventure. This seems like a kind of cool idea. I feel like it's a bit undercooked. But the idea, like, at a fundamental is cool. It's Rust, but colder. I don't play a single game like this. What's this? I mean, I feel like that's kind of cool. Yeah, this could be good. Yeah, what y'all think about this? And you use like different elements? Oh. Could be decent. Yeah, it's all right. I like the loot drops.
Riftstorm joins Steam Next Fest this June 2025, so be sure to wishlist now. Our next game actually started as a survival horror Doom mod before exploding in popularity, and now it's become a full-fledged game of its own. So prepare yourselves for the rotting remains of Fort Oasis in Total Control.
I haven't seen this. Apogee Games. I remember seeing that in 1997. That was a long time ago. Just 3,000 years ago.
I've been isolated in this place. It has been suffocating. The longer you linger here, the faster its sickness takes hold.
This is cool. Alright. We got a classic WoW fan. Oh, this is creepy. I like this.
For what seems like an eternity. Just give it time. You'll learn to live with it too.
This looks decent, yeah. Yeah, this actually looks good. Like, I very rarely actually watch games like this and I think they look good. This is one of them I think is alright.
You, down in the mines, we'll confront the source of all this suffering. And maybe...
It's good, yeah.
Buried beneath it all lies an answer.
Oh. It's creepy, Dune? Yeah, kind of. That's a cool idea.
Wishlist total chaos. Ovally.
That's alright.
Sorry.
That's okay, it happens.
Wait, I feel like you haven't seen these games before?
In the future.
I legitimately haven't.
You're about to share our final game of the show.
Yeah, I actually have not.
Of course, we have to end it on a world reveal. Let's close out the trailers right. The new cyber
I only knew like
Metroidvania
one game.
Shade
maybe two.
Protocol.
What's this? So you play as a cat girl? Like a futuristic cat girl. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, Yeah, this is creative. Okay. Remember what I was saying about Mega Man, you know? Oh, shit. This looks cool. Yeah, this is actually badass. Yeah, the mechanics here are actually kind of cool. Could be a big game. Yeah. I would actually play this. Like, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was a cat girl. I knew it, bro.
Shade Protocol is available to wishlist on Steam now, like the rest of the games we've showcased here today.
And with that, you have now seen all of the games participating in the OTK Games Expo, which means that it is time to vote
all right,
for your
which one's going to get the
games.
money?
Okay, use that button on the extension. Was it maybe over there?
It was like, I think it's kind of up in this corner
over here.
Go to the website.
Okay, yeah. Go to vote.otkgamesexpo.com to cast.
I'm not going to influence the vote.
You think should win one of our $5,000 developer grants, which are very important.
I'm going to type what I think.
Starforge Art Star Award for the game with the best art style.
What I think
the
is
power
what I think should win.
in your hands, chat. So make sure that you vote. You and I
don't
aren't
wanna influence
technically
it.
allowed to be voting today, Bruce. But if you could vote, which game would you choose?
I actually was really liking Total Chaos.
The website's down?
I'm digging that one, and then I'll add Mortem from the very beginning of the show.
Man, that sucks
Add
for
Mortem
OTK.
looked
Wow.
So awesome.
Damn.
My totally unbiased opinion is A Pigeon's Mission.
Oh, yes.
Made by the 7-year-old dev
Damn,
that Soda
that's
Poppin'
they
was
really
bullying.
messed up,
We
huh?
have the VOD of that. Just absolutely adorable, and the support from his dad.
I know. I can't believe Soda bullied 7-year-old.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's wild. That's got to be against
Yeah.
TOS, right? But then also, I love
style,
Poco
yeah.
just because, one, the game is completely free to play, but it was a group of college students who had put it together as their senior thesis project.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, all right.
They were actually, they graduated the day that we conducted the interview, which is why they're all in their robes and stuff.
I actually thought that was a meme.
Well, listen, while you are all voting from home, we have a few more trailers and special announcements to share with you all.
Okay,
now,
so they just got an
directly
announcement
supporting
that-
developers with stuff like grants is my favorite part of these
Yeah.
expos. Past OTK Games Expo grant winners have used the money to hire translators for localizations.
They spent
create
the money
additional
on
marketing
drugs.
assets,
That's what I heard.
Or just to pay their bills so
Yeah.
they could work more and stress
Yeah,
less.
they
2 years
spent
ago,
on drugs.
Creature Keeper won the OTK Choice Developer Grant and recently launched their game this
Has been
month.
hiding our ballots.
For a look inside their journey,
We're
here's the
rewriting
Creature
them.
Keeper Dev Diary.
Creature Keeper. Which one was this? Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah. So this is like Pokemon. What if you made like a Pokemon type game where you ran a brothel where people would pay to have sex with the Pokemon and you could inbreed them to make it'd be kind of like Schedule 1, but you could like inbreed the Pokemon to make them more attractive to different types of people? That's a good idea, right?
We were excited just to be in OTK.
Right?
When they announced the host pick. Wait, Creature Keeper? I was like, what?
I have a lot of good ideas for video
Couldn't believe
games.
it. give me some validation that people are resonating with the game. And
I have a lot of really good
I
ideas.
had mentioned that I was a solo developer, and then all of a sudden,
Joker
the chat
Simulator.
exploded.
There's nothing against Lots against Pokemon.
Giga chat. It's a lot of work. You do have to
That would print money?
be comfortable with failure.
Yeah, that'd be a really good idea.
There's a lot of failure in my life.
Call it Pokeballs.
My favorite creature is the Blobbin. It's the little bunny. What I did was the hat bounces.
Oh man,
while
yeah.
this thing is
There's a
rolling.
Monster Girl
And it
farming
just
simulator
looks
anyway.
Stupid, and it works, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. And thank you to the OTK crew and community for supporting me.
No,
I'm glad
I
to
really
have
like. I
had
need
you
to really
join me
think
on
about this
journey.
idea. I think this is a really
Check
good
out
idea.
Peacekeeper on Steam. My name is Furview.
That's a
and I'll
great
see you
idea.
around.
For those currently in chat who are trying to vote and the website's down, just keep trying. We know. We're aware. We'll get there. At last year's Expo, Mad Mushroom announced their new roguelike ARPG Hell Clock to many excited fans, including me.
Oh,
played
yeah,
it.
I remember that
Over
one.
50,000 people tried out the demo so far, and now they're ready to show you a more in-depth look at the game. Take a
Okay.
look.
Hi there, I'm Mark Venturelli, Game Director on Hell Clock.
Remember, I played the
Hell
fuck
Clock
out of this.
is an Excel-like, roguelike game about crafting builds, gaining power, and blasting through dungeons.
I remember
as
I had
fast
the
as you
conversation
can
with them
to
about
rescue
calling
the
it
soul of your mentor
an
from
Exile-like
literal hell.
game.
Before you dive into Hell, we got plenty of ways to customize your build.
I
You start with just a few skills,
So like
which will
last
eventually
year.
unlock 21 that you can heavily modify.
Yeah.
You can also
Oh, they
purchase
added new
or
shit.
loot blast gear that permanently improves your base stats. The Great Bell of
Mm-hmm.
Canudos is your first skill tree, letting you add more stats and unlock new features. Most importantly, there's a reliquary.
Mm-hmm. It's
where
a
you
Brazilian
equip
game?
Relics
Yeah, it's a
found
Brazilian
during
game
runs.
about the massacre of
Unique relics
Canundos or
can
something
get
like that.
really wild and completely change how your skills work. As you descend into hell, your clock will give you 7 minutes to journey as far as you can. Although we believe the
Well,
playing
that's
around
new.
the clock mechanic is very fun, we also don't try to force you to play the game our way. If you hate timers and want to disable this feature, simply toggle on relax mode. This is your
about the
game, so
clock.
you decide what is fun.
Yeah, I complained about it. I don't want to deal with the clock.
Let's talk more about character progression, because you have plenty of choices to make mid-run.
Mm-hmm.
When you level up, you can choose one of several blessings of proficiency for your chosen skills. These blessings can be extremely powerful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
and
actually way
also
new.
roll with color-coded rarities.
I haven't
The
played this
other
game again
character
for,
customization comes from our
like probably a year
constellation
almost.
system. You start with access to just the center of the map, but as you complete constellations, you earn devotion path points to unlock new ones. We know ARPG fans love variety, so we plan to have 52 unique constellations available
52?
in-game.
That's a lot.
I hope you like this brief overview of Hell Clock. We'll launch on June 18th with a full free ad campaign, but after the credits roll, we hope a lot of you will be wanting more. Soon after
That was my
release,
build right there.
a free update will add Ascension, our endgame system.
Oh,
Stay
shit.
tuned for more information about Ascension soon. Thanks for your support. Join our Discord and check
Yeah, I
out
probably
our
put
demo
like
on
40
Steam.
hours into that
See
game,
you
man.
in a few weeks.
52 is like the US states? Yeah.
Hell Clock officially releases June 18th
Oh.
on Steam. But if you can't wait, you can jump into the demo right now to start playing. And just as a reminder to all indie devs who are currently watching, if you're creating an amazing passion project and want to speak with a publisher who can connect
Is the
you to
website
creators,
still down?
check out Mad Mushroom. Legends of Illumia is a next-generation MMORPG where players
Wait,
have full
there's a
ownership
new
of their
MMO?
characters and equipment with fun opportunities to battle other players, explore dungeons, and loot treasure.
It's back up?
Here's
Okay,
a look
good.
at Illumia.
Let's see it. Okay, this looks decent. It's the WoW killer. Do you remember that? What was that one game that was like a Mythic Plus simulator that I played for like an hour and I wanted to kill myself? What was that game called again? Fellowship. That's right. Yeah, Terraceland? No, Terraceland was better. Battle.net, the fuck is this? I love how they're just playing random trailers because the website's fucked up. I think it was called Life. No, that was different. But yeah, I know what you mean. It says voting's closed already? fuck is this? I love how they're just playing random trailers because the website's fucked up. I think it was called Life. No, that was different. But yeah, I know what you mean. It says voting's closed already? Yeah, of course. It was rigged. We rigged it. It's rigged for us to give the award to one of our friends. We learned that from Jeff Keighley. After Astrobot, we're like, well, that's a good idea. Maybe we should just give the award to Sony. Yeah. Team who raid Shadow Legends? Is this really? I have no idea. I'm trying to do something really stupid right now. I'm trying to cut the top of my straw off. It's not working.
Download the game at play.battlerise.com and follow them on Twitter at Triumph Games and Battle
What if
Rise
I cut
Games for
myself?
more info.
It didn't work.
Critical Shift is a hardcore turn-based tactical game with RPG elements and a profound dramatic story. But what's even
Why?
more
Because I was
hardcore
bored.
is the fact that you can wishlist the game on Steam right after their trailer.
What's this?
Elevator.
That's kind of cool.
Might be the staff.
Lights out.
Hello?
Freeze. Down on the ground. Now.
Oh, shit.
Dumbass droids.
He gonna shoot people with his dick? Wait. I didn't...
DU ammo traces.
You saw Hellcock, but have you seen Hellcock?
This was the cleanup team. They didn't get very far. What could have done this to them? The containment database is toast. It's been tampered with.
It figures. We'll have to hunt down answers the hard way.
Do we even have clearance for this?
Uh-oh. Any of these turn-based shooting games, I just can't really get into them. I like action combat.
Holy shit!
Same. I've never played one, to be fair, so like I say I can't get into them, but I've never even really tried.
But it was
maybe they are good.
This will come in handy.
And I just don't know it.
It knows our weaknesses. We need to act fast.
Girls Frontline 2.
We thought we had it all.
I've seen a lot of footage of that game, and I've never seen the actual game.
Rewrites the rules.
Uh-oh. Was that like the boss? Oh, that's kind of cool. That was all right. Did he offer you a sponsor? Who? I don't
Well,
even
the
know.
votes are officially in, so it's
Okay.
now time to announce the winners of the OTK Chat's Choice and Starforge Art Star Reward. Now, there were billions of votes split across the 33 games that we showcased here today. Don't fact check me on that.
Quadrillion!
And while we wish that we could give everyone a stack of fat cash for the amazing game that they brought, Chat has chosen a very special few to win. The winners, please!
Who are the
Where's your
winners?
clown outfit?
Yeah, what happened to that?
It's around.
All right.
I'll put it back on now.
Yeah, I saw him naked earlier. Let's start off with the Starforge Art Star Award, which is awarded to the game that Chat believed had the best art style. And the winner is...
Furry game. It's a furry game.
Ad Mortem, which is a fantastic
Which one was
Oh
that?
my gosh, yeah. The thing is,
Which
that's
one was
also
that?
one of the first
You played the
games that we
trailer?
had showcased today. So,
So
for
good.
people to have,
Which one was that? I
you know,
forgot which one
remembered
that
the
was.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks so polished and clean too.
The swordplay one? Oh, the one where you cut
All right, well,
people's heads off?
congratulations to Ad Mortem for
all right.
winning the Starforge Art Star Award. As you saw
Great.
earlier on in the show, they will be receiving a custom Starforge PC decked out
It's
in
lit.
their game's art, which I hope that they're going to be able to develop many, many more.
I thought,
games.
honestly, I
They're
thought
sending
the
me one too,
furries were going to
PC as
win.
well.
We'll check your contract.
I did.
And now the moment that you have all been waiting for.
$25,000.
Our 5 Chat's Choice Developer Grant winners.
Who's it going to be?
And the first winner of the Chat Choice Developer Grant is, well, wouldn't you know it, Admortem.
Again?
Again.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is my fault for mentioning it. But
I think it might be
well,
your
no,
fault.
it's actually my fault. Like, it's a boomer game where you run around as a knight and cut people's heads off.
Unemployment Simulator 2018, which is amazing.
Bro, it's all my viewers.
This game looks
Dude,
so much fun. I can't wait
it's
to play
literally
it.
all my viewers voting.
Some of our streamers' chats earlier on, and when that game was shown,
actually
people were
all
saying,
my
like,
viewers.
oh, it's Soda. Oh, is this S-Fan? Oh, and just naming every single OTK member. So I don't know if I'm going to get a talking to after that. But our third Chat's Choice winner is...
Come on.
Total Chaos.
Chaos, right?
Chaos, yes. Congratulations to them. And again, what an amazing story. It started as a Doom mod, and now all of a
that was
sudden
another
it is
one that I liked.
standalone game of its own. So congratulations.
It's actually
to
all
them.
my...
It's amazing. All right. Fourth for the chat.
Can I say this one?
Yeah, you could say it. Go right ahead. Everybody already knows it, but go
I want to say it. All right, and our fourth winner goes to 7-year-old developer Logan and Pigeon's Mission.
Yeah, you knew that was going to...
Okay, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if you were to give a 7-year-old $5,000, what would they do with it?
Buy toys.
V-Bucks.
Toys and candy, right?
V-Bucks.
Yeah, both. Ice cream.
V-Bucks, 100%.
Sorry, Dad, because you're going to have a very rich 7-year-old very shortly. But, Bruce, it is time for our final Chat's Choice announcement.
All right, our final Chat's Choice is Big Hop.
Hey, Big Hop.
The tongue.
Frog platformer where you got to use your tongue to get creative. Congratulations to all 5 of our winners. And again, to all of the different games that participated
all my viewers.
Here
Good job,
today.
guys.
I really hope that they're able to either put that money towards bills or to developing their game even further, Bruce.
Well, then try to put some money into it, make it happen.
It's going to help them make a better game in general.
We control the elections.
Which is one of the main reasons I love doing the show.
Absolutely.
See, the problem isn't to have... We don't want fair elections. We want control over the corrupt elections.
As well. And I just want to do a huge shout out to all of the co-streamers who are watching, either our official partners or also all of the different Twitch streamers who signed up for our first ever co-streamer program.
I did not sign up.
Thank you all so much for sharing these games with your audiences. And hopefully we got plenty of wish lists across the board. So I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who is
if you
watching,
are corrupt, I will defend it.
Behind the scenes, our production partners with WePlay, and all of our amazing partners for helping make this showcase happen. Now don't go anywhere because we are jumping straight into our post show hosted by S-Fan for some gameplay right now. So we will see you in just a second. S-Fan, you're up, bud!
I'm going to be honest. I actually think Gobbly did a really good job with this show. I really do. I think she did a great job.
Hello. Oh, I have these on still.
Like,
yo, I don't wear glasses.
I would say
contacts.
I would say some of the the jokes were actually pretty good.
Games today with me and all my friends.
I mean, a few of them were actually they kind of popped
that
off.
I'm friends with to come join me today, and it's gonna be great.
I'm so happy because now there will never be pressure on me to be involved with this show again.
Which we just announced.
I'm never gonna have to show up to like get people there. I can just watch it from my house. This is like you guys have no idea how happy I am about this.
I think I think other people are coming. I don't know. This is pretty much how most of my life goes. Where I'm.
So he's already going through an existential crisis. It's been 5 minutes though.
Bruce is here.
Supposed to join you. I don't want to sit on your glasses.
Oh wow.
No, you're good. You can use some of my glasses. It's fine.
Man. Wow. Oh, thank you very much for
definitely improving. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so yeah, let's see here. Whoa, that's like a 3-hour live stream. I think.
What did you guys think of the event?
Did you guys like the event? Because obviously they're gonna look at the chat feedback probably from.
They still need.
You know,
to watch this.
WL.
Anyway, guys, going to end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't watched the OTK Games Expo, now you did. There were like a lot of games featured, but I only really liked at least one, and it's a building survival game.
I'll have to message them later on and be like, good job, guys.
And I'm not even sure if it's going to run on my PC. Although they showed Wizardry, Variant Daphne. It's in my library. Yeah, it's in my library. I checked and it was there.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. And anyway, it's easy. Yeah, you just go and vote. It's better than the marathon stream. It's hard not to be, right? I mean, it definitely is not. But yeah, I think they did a really good job, man. I was happy about it, and honestly, I'm glad to see it go so well. I mean, obviously, I've kind of gone and done my own thing. Like, I wasn't even involved in this shit at all. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had nothing to fucking do with this shit. And so, like, the fact is that, like, it went well. Like, I'm very happy, and I'm actually thrilled. I'm really proud of them, and yeah, that was it. There's a furry? Yeah, no double audio, no triple audio. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean...